Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. In today's one, we're going to be going over the fastest XP farm in Destiny 2 to help you guys level up your season pass and your seasonal artifact as quick as possible to obtain all those nice cosmetics and new artifact mods. So a little quick recap for anybody who doesn't know and hasn't been paying attention. Bungie has officially butchered the Shattered Throne dungeon as being a viable place to farm bounties for experience. You simply do not get any progression towards bounties while in the Shattered Throne. And also you can't even farm the resonant weapons to extract your crafting material in there, as you earn no progression on those weapons either. So basically Bungie knew that the community would totally abuse the throwaway CPs in order to do those things, so it is not even worth grabbing yourself a throwaway CP in the Shattered Throne dungeon anymore. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into this video and show you guys the method that is netting me about 100,000 XP every 15 to 20 minutes. So what you want to do is you want to go ahead over to your directory and load into Sanctuary over on the moon here. So once you've loaded into Sanctuary on the moon, what you want to go ahead and do is make your way over here to Eris Morin, which is the moon vendor, and she has her own set of bounties you can take. So she has her 2 weeklies, she has 4 dailies, and then she also has these 5 repeatables. They all cost 3,000 glimmer apiece, and like any vendor who offers repeatables, you can hold up to 5 of these at a time. So after you've grabbed all of Eris's bounties, what you want to do is hop on your Sparrow and follow along on screen. We're going to be making our way over to the K1 Communion Lost Sector. So as far as Eris's bounties go, she offers ones for submachine guns, auto rifles, and hand cannons. She offers ones for arc, solar, and void. She'll give you one for rapid precision kills, grenade kills, melee kills, and creating orbs of power. Those are the only bounties she will actually give you. So basically what you want to do is you want to go ahead and optimize your loadout here, and I'll show you that in a second. But on the map here, as you look at the K1 Communion, it's right here. It's a little hard to see. It's literally right under the Nightmare Hunt Anguish when it's up on the map. And it's a little hard to see there, but in case anybody hasn't discovered it, that is where it is on your map, and this is the entrance right here. Alright, so once you've gone ahead and grabbed your bounties from Eris and made your way to the Lost Sector, we're going to go ahead and optimize our loadout now. I would recommend using the app on a mobile device or dim on a browser to make moving gear around much quicker and easier. So we're going to be playing on our Titan for this method, and the reasons for that is because of the subclass as well as this exotic helmet we can utilize here called an Insurmountable Skull Fort. This has a perk on it called Transfusion Matrix, so arc melee kills grant health and melee energy. So basically every single time we get a kill with a charged melee ability, it will immediately return it to us as well as start to heal us, so it's a really solid option for getting a ton of arc and melee kills. And that pairs really nicely with Top Street Arc here, which allows us to utilize Seismic Strike, which gives us a shoulder charge, as well as Magnitude here, which gives us a second or an additional grenade charge. So Top Street mixed with that helmet is really strong for getting a ton of arc, melee, and grenade kills. Moving into the weapons now, for the kinetics, I would recommend bringing in a spare hand cannon, submachine gun, and auto rifle of choice. However, this is totally optional and not necessary. Moving into the energy weapons, these are going to be the ones that carry you through this. I recommend a Sunshot, a Risk Runner, and a Hardlight. The 3 main reasons for this is because they cover the proper affinity, the proper archetypes, as well as they're also all really good at ad clearing. So obviously we have the solar hand cannon, the arc submachine gun, and then we have the void auto rifle, but the Hardlight here can also swap between all 3 affinities, making it really nice for finishing up any additional bounties you may have. So definitely want to make sure you bring in all 3 of these, ideally with the catalyst as well, as they all enhance them quite significantly. And then for the heavy, it's totally optional, but playing on my Titan, I like to utilize my Crown Splitter here just to melt that boss at the end here. I have Vorpal Weapon on it, and it literally just absolutely dunks on that boss at the end of the Lost Sector. Moving into the Ghost now, as you all probably know, you want to be using Blinding Light here for that additional 12% XP gains. And then with that remaining 4 energy, I like to use the Prodigious Glimmer Booster here to increase my Glimmer gains by 35%. And then lastly, pretty self-explanatory, but a lot of people may not know, you want to make sure you play the campaign up until the point where you have your artifact, so that way you can also be leveling this up simultaneously as your season pass, so that way you're not just getting like useless XP. So in case you don't know, you don't actually start to level this thing up until you actually have it. So make sure you go ahead and claim that and then start to do this method in order to be leveling up both your season pass and your artifact here. And then moving over into the armor, obviously we're going to be using an insurmountable skull fort for the helmet, and everything else here is totally optional and up to you. Anyways, that is pretty much going to be a wrap on this video. I don't think I need to show gameplay of me running around a lost sector killing a bunch of fallen, so I am going to leave it at that. If you guys want to do this in a fire team to net even more experience, feel free to do that. And also remember, when you get low on Glimmer, to go talk to Master Raoul in the tower to restock up on supplies, as Spider is no longer with us. But yeah, overall it's a very simple method. Go talk to Eris, get the bounties, head over to the lost sector as quick as you can, complete them, cash them in, and then dip back to Eris and then rinse and repeat. Once you get this down to a T, you should have no problem netting a whole season pass level every 20 minutes. And then once you claim more of your experience boosts off of your seasonal pass, you could probably get this down to a whole season pass level every 15 minutes. I have definitely done it before. It's not that difficult, especially when you use this loadout and you get all of your boosts on your season pass. You'll be cranking out those levels in no time. Anyways, that is going to do it for this video. If you guys found it informational or helpful, be sure to give it a thumbs up and also drop a comment below letting me know what you think. And until next time, peace out. Have a good one.